All right, greetings everyone. Excuse me, serpent. I forgot I was live. Welcome back to the channel. This is the great majestic elephant who represents our great majestic empire. And just as the forest behind him is almost totally destroyed, so has his empire, our empire. So I come here on the Sane Society to remind you this is our empire. We're remembering who we are, indigenous people of this land. And most of you who come here from other countries, you try to disregard us and follow the mindset of our oppressor. Y'all better stop that. You keep doing that, and your countries will not be something you can go back to. What's being said is this: retribution, redemption is taking place right now. All the horrors you see taking place on the world is a result of cause and effect. Even Jesus said, I don't bring no peace, I bring war. And he rightfully named it the Department of War. War against who? Against what? What's being said is this is a spiritual battle we're fighting. The people who've been disregarded, disrespected, disinherited, disenfranchised, which the whole world has benefited from, is the reason why you have war right now. Because that time has ended. We had our time to be on the bottom, so to speak. Now it's your turn. So those who come here with the wrong mindset, thinking you're going to oppress us, you met with a rude awakening. No, you met with the rude awakening. And I know in your own home countries, you oppress your indigenous people. So you don't see nothing wrong with oppressing the indigenous people here in America. But we the wrong people to oppress. The effect of what you do to us will determine what happens for generations to come everywhere on this planet. This is a majestic elephant here, the great elephant. The majestic of our empire, none has equaled it and none ever will. And we're on the way back. We put ourselves down in prison status of this war to see what it feels like to be at the bottom, because we never was at the bottom before. We had to learn as God learns all, good, bad, and ugly. You got to master all before you become the divine ruler. So that's why we let y'all so-called enslaved us. It's for a purpose, for our purpose. It was our own lewdness that took us down, lusting after women outside of our tribes, lusting after the products that the European was indulging in. So we more or less destroyed ourselves, and then you came and just pick up the ashes and bury us, build cities of ours, claiming that you have a great civilization. And you say Christian to make it white supremacists. We allowed you to do that. Nothing happens that we don't allow you to do. All the murder, all the rape, all the hanging. Because we were developing a plan during that time. A plan that we would never undergo something like that again. We brought you about to do this because nobody else would do it. Everybody else had a conscience that would keep them from going so far. But you didn't have that. You was made deficient. You were made without a soul, without a spirit. So there was no limit to the harm you can do. But that's by our permission. Everything is by our permission. This is the majestic elephant you're looking at. We rule the world. We civilize the world. And you're going to disrespect us? How long you think we're going to let that happen? You're going to follow what this made man is doing to us? You're going to come here and follow him? Okay, we see how long that's going to last. You should be praying to us, thanking us for the prosperity you have enjoyed at our expense. We're their cash cow. We are their cash cow. And we got somebody in power now. He's working for us. Yes. You may not see it. Doesn't matter. Anyone who comes in and changes the status quo is working for us. So we understand why y'all hate him so much. Everyone hated Dr. King. Now everybody loves him. During the time of Jesus, everybody hated him. They called them Christians. And you think that meant, you think that was a good thing to call them? In that time, calling someone a Christian means you was calling them like they was crazy, lost their mind. Go back and do your research. I've got videos on that. So you calling yourself Christians. You're calling yourself white supremacists. This is the great elephant, unsurpassed by any other in his magnanimous greatness. His divinity is unmatched. That's the symbol of our republic. When they have taken it and now say it's theirs. Hey, Angela Phillips, how you doing? I go out in the community every now and then because I don't want to live an isolated life. I don't have to go out. But I just want to see how y'all are acting out there. And it's comical because y'all just don't know who we are. Y'all do not know who we are. I'm talking about the indigenous people of this land. The foreigners come here and think we deserve the treatment that we're receiving because your judgment, we don't do what other people do. Plus, you get programmed by the movies and radios and TVs that tell you we just like to play ball, play music, fornicate, chase women, everything that's civilized people don't do, you see us doing. So you judge us for that, or you misjudge us. This is a new day, people. The head's gonna become the tail, and the tail is becoming the head. It's time. This is the mighty, majestic elephant. Thank y'all for listening. Don't believe me, do your own research on everything you do. I'm just a voice in the wilderness, speaking to some of you, but not all of you. I come here to speak to the tribes of North America, Amexum, Pangaea, Turtle Island, before it became a United Snakes. So if you wanted United Snakes who come here and want to be a snake against us, you're going to have a rude awakening. You're going to have a rude awakening.